Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel BD Business World, where we discuss about complex business concepts, terminologies and much more. Today's topic is little different, but it is associated with business world. Today, we will look into DeepSeek, the latest AI model that is making waves in the tech world. We will see what it is, why it's in the news, how it stands out from the other AI models, the risks involved, and what could be the next for this cutting edge technology. So if you are curious about the future of AI, stick around. Alright, so let's get started. So what is DeepSeek? DeepSeek is a software company which is recently founded in China and it has not even completed 2 years as of today. It has built an AI model designed for natural language processing and problem solving. Built using deep learning techniques, it boasts advanced capabilities in text generation, reasoning, and coding assistance. It is essentially another major player in the large language model space, competing with models like OpenAI's GPT, Google's Gemini, and Meta's Llama series. Let's see why DeepSeek is so powerful. If you look at the metrics benchmarking for this model against others, you would see that it has competitive benchmarking. DeepSeek AI competes with models like OpenAI's GPT and Meta's Llama, positioning itself as a serious contender in the AI landscape. It uses the efficient MOE architecture. Unlike traditional large language models that process all parameters for every query, DeepSeek employs MOE, that is, mixture of experts architecture, activating only a set of parameters relevant to the specific question. For example, if a user asks a medical related question, only medical related parameters will be utilized, reducing computational overhead and increasing efficiency. Then it has large scale training data. The model is trained on a staggering 14 million tokens, significantly more than any other AI models. Despite this vast dataset, DeepSeek remains highly efficient and capable of understanding domain-specific knowledge, mimicking human-like reasoning in problem-solving and idea generation due to the foundational MOE architecture. And it costs 20 to 40 times less than any other AI model. Let's see the comparison of benchmark metrics between DeepSeek, Llama, and GPT model. Llama and GPT uses transformer architecture as a foundational architecture, but with some modifications, whereas DeepSeek uses MOE architecture. The total params value here represents the total number of trainable parameters in the model, including all layers and weights, regardless of whether they are used in a given inference step or not. It is a fixed number usually determined at the model initialization. For example, GPT has around 175 billion parameters, whereas DeepSeek has 671 billion parameters, which is a huge number. Then there are active parameters. Active parameters are the parameters that are actually used during inference or training for a specific input. So DeepSeek uses only a subset of parameters during the training for a specific input, whereas other models use all parameters during training, making it computational heavy. DeepSeek is trained on vast dataset and optimized for efficiency and accuracy. Unlike traditional AI models that focuses solely on response quality, DeepSeek also emphasizes reasoning and factual accuracy, making it more powerful tool for developers, businesses, and researchers. Then one of the other metric that is currently being highly discussed is the cost of the model. There are many different numbers provided on the internet for the cost of the model training by DeepSeek, but overall it is suggested to be very less than any other AI models, almost 20 to 40 times less than other AI models. Even though DeepSeek seems to be so powerful, it is said that there are more security concerns with DeepSeek than any other established AI model we currently have. Those include data vulnerability, data leaks, data privacy concerns, algorithmic jailbreaking, national security risk, etc. Now, some of these security concerns are also applicable for other AI models, but with DeepSeek, that is a major concern. So DeepSeek collects a lot of data, including keystroke patterns, IP addresses, and user behavior. This data could be used to create more effective phishing attacks. Also, as DeepSeek is based in China, any data shared on DeepSeek is subject to Chinese data laws and might be shared with Chinese government. Then there is a concern about algorithmic jailbreaking. The DeepSeek R1 model failed to block harmful prompts in tests, making it susceptible to algorithmic jailbreaking. It could also pose a national security risk because the data it collects could be used to create insights into population which unveil the behavioral patterns, economic trends, political sentiments, infrastructure vulnerabilities, and potential points of social unrest, which could be exploited for influence operations, cyber threats, or strategic advantages by adversarial entities. Considering the security concerns, we might want to follow some recommendations. Actually, these recommendations are applicable for all AI models, but it is more specifically applicable for DeepSeek as it is from China, and China has potential government oversight on AI companies and history of using technology for surveillance and intelligence gathering, which raises concerns about data privacy, misuse, and geopolitical risks. So be aware of how much data you share with DeepSeek and avoid sharing sensitive information. AI models cannot guarantee full confidentiality. If DeepSeek stores data, then there is a risk of data leaks or unauthorized access. AI tools often collect user input to improve their models, so your interactions might be stored, analyzed, or even used for training. So use a VPN to protect your data. And why use a VPN? Because a VPN, that is virtual private network, encrypts your internet traffic, preventing eavesdropping. And it also protects against man in the middle attacks, especially on public Wi-Fi. Then review DeepSeek's privacy policy. And why do we want to do that? The privacy policy explains what data is collected, how it is stored, and who can access it. So it is good to know this information. As some AI services allow users to opt out of data collection, so that will be also a good option. Then you might want to enable multi-factor authentication, that is MFA, and you can clear browser histories and cookies after using online AI services, use disposable email accounts when signing up for AI services, and regularly update your security settings. And that's a wrap on our today's topic, DeepSeek. We have covered what DeepSeek is, why it is in the news, how it differs from other AI models, the risks involved, and what the future might hold. So, what are your thoughts on DeepSeek? Do you think it will revolutionize AI, or is it just another model in an already crowded space? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more AI and tech content along with the business one. See you in the next one. Until then, let's conquer the world.